regret this decision.
Hi guys, welcome back. Ahsoka Episode 4 is jam-packed with Star Wars Easter eggs and allusions, as well as some incredible deep digs into the franchise's backstory. Episode 4 of Ahsoka is jam-packed with Star Wars Easter eggs and allusions. The fourth episode of Ahsoka promised some huge twists and turns, and it did not disappoint. The episode involves many duels, including Ahsoka vs. Marrok, Sabine vs. Shin, and a fatal last showdown with Baylan at the henge. The stakes couldn't be greater, for Ahsoka is well aware that Grand Admiral Thrawn's return will result in an Imperial resurgence. This isn't just an action-packed episode, there are some wonderful character moments as well, and the concluding scenes include a revelation that will have viewers on the edge of their seats. Unfortunately, Episode 5 will not be available for another week, as it will be directed by Dave Filoni personally. But for now, here are all of the major Star Wars Easter eggs and allusions in Ahsoka Episode 4. This isn't just an action-packed episode, there are some great character moments as well, and the final scenes involve a shocking reveal that will have viewers on the edge of their seats. Unfortunately, Episode 5 will not be accessible for another week since it will be directed directly by Dave Filoni. However, for the time being, here are all of the significant Star Wars Easter eggs and allusions in Ahsoka Episode 4. Hera Syndulla, Phoenix leader, is piloting the Phantom in Ahsoka. In Star Wars Rebels, the Phoenix squadron flew alongside the Ghost's crew. As they leave Home 1, Carson Teva discloses that Hera Syndulla's callsign is Phoenix leader at this point in Star Wars history. It's good to see the tradition and history recognized, and it also appears to be highly meaningful. In the actual world, the Phoenix is a symbol of death and rebirth, which is one of Ahsoka's key themes. The space between galaxies in the Ahsoka trailer, Morgan Elsbeth examines a star map. It appears that a single miscalculation in Morgan's calculations may result in the Eye of Sion getting trapped in space. Legends developed the concept of a void between galaxies, and traveling through the void is certainly incredibly dangerous. Morgan's route to Peridea is fraught with danger. Marrok's true nature is uncovered. Marrok, Ahsoka's inquisitor. There has been much debate regarding Marrok's actual identity, and his true character is exposed when Ahsoka kills him. His death is accompanied by a flash of green ichor, indicating that he is a Dathomir Nightbrother whose body has been reanimated, most likely by Morgan Elsbeth, a Dathomir Nightsister. Many viewers will undoubtedly be frustrated that their hypotheses were proven incorrect, yet this fits logically with the tale. Baylan manipulates Sabine using force and empathy. Sabine is wondering whether or not to provide the map. In Ahsoka Episode 4, Baylan Skoll plainly uses the force to influence Sabine. Sabine is far too strong-willed to fall for a Jedi mind trick. Instead, he's utilizing empathy to perceive his emotions and carefully choosing his words. It's interesting to witness such a nuanced use of the Force, one that plays on Sabine's grief, loss, and trauma. Sabine's family was killed during the Mandalore fall. Mandalorian Season 3 Ahsoka Episode 4 shows Sabine's family perished during the Purge of Mandalore. Star Wars is avoiding explaining this narrative, which is growing increasingly interesting as new indications are given. Baylan indicates that Sabine was already studying under Ahsoka at the time of the fall of Mandalore. Curiously, his statements imply that he perceives some animosity inside Sabine, that she warned Ahsoka, but her master decided not to help. During the Mandalore fall, Sabine's family was slaughtered. Sabine's family was killed during the Purge of Mandalore, according to Mandalorian Season 3 Ahsoka Episode 4. Star Wars is avoiding explaining this story, which is becoming more intriguing as more clues emerge. According to Baylan, Sabine was already learning under Ahsoka at the fall of Mandalore. Surprisingly, his remarks indicate that he detects some anger within Sabine, that she warned Ahsoka, but her master chose not to assist. The hyperspace jump references Star Wars. The Last Jedi. The Eye of Sion leaps into hyperspace, moving at breakneck speed. The energy pulse that rattles the Ghost and X-Wings is reminiscent of Star Wars, The Last Jedi, but Hera and two of the pilots survive thanks to a big gap in the ring. It's a suggestion that hyperspace may be weaponized, as the Holdo maneuver demonstrated. Ahsoka is now in the world between worlds. In the world between worlds, Ahsoka Tano. Towards the conclusion of Ahsoka Episode 4, Ahsoka is awakened in the world between worlds, a strange world revealed in Star Wars Rebels that spans time and space. This appeared to be Star Wars' version of time travel at first, but newer novels have revealed that there's a lot more to it. It's been characterized as a netherworld of the Force. This generally alludes to the different afterlives in the Force, which is why it is so perplexing. If this is actually a Force netherworld, it's a sign that Ahsoka has been slain. In Ahsoka, Anakin Skywalker's Force ghost reappears. In Ahsoka, Hayden Christensen plays Anakin Skywalker. Supporting the hypothesis that the world between worlds is a netherworld of the Force, Ahsoka is visited by what seems to be Anakin Skywalker's Force ghost, played by a de-aged Hayden Christensen. Surprisingly, this vision of Anakin is clothed in the attire Ahsoka remembers him wearing rather than the Master's robes he wore when he appeared at the conclusion of Return of the Jedi. Anakin refers to her as Snips, a nickname he gave Ahsoka when mentoring her during the Clone Wars. The Darth Vader theme concludes Ahsoka Episode 4. Darth Vader dressed in Sith red. Ahsoka is naturally surprised to see her old master, not least because she had just refused to discuss him. However, Ahsoka Episode 4 ends on a dramatic note when the screen fades off and viewers hear the Darth Vader theme. While this may be inserted for impact, it's unusual. It's after Anakin Skywalker's redemption, which means he shouldn't be related to that subject at all. This final Ahsoka Easter egg might be a subtle signal that everything is not well in this weird vision. Thanks for watching.